What's up, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Today we've got some crazy allegations from popular streamer Ashtro against other popular streamer FaZe Mew. Earlier today, Ashtro tweeted, "Today, @FaZe Mew said if I don't stop what I'm going to say later today, he's going to drop a video of me and him he filmed without my consent. If that's not blackmail, I don't know what is. I'm still going to say what I'm going to say. You're not going to stop me from speaking up." She then responds in the thread, "I should know @FaZe Mew has no idea what I'm going to say tonight, and he's already threatening me. I'm tired of running from the truth. You're not going to silence me and the other women. I have not said one word and he's already acting guilty. He knows what he did. @FaZe Mew, you're treating these allegations against you like content to hype up for your audience. I gave no consent to that video and you secretly filmed of us. You're not going to blackmail me with it." So after seeing those tweets, I'm like, what the heck is going on? That sounds like some pretty serious allegation. FaZe Mew then responds, "Say what you need to say. I've never tried to silence anyone. I'm open to having a discussion with you about this." A few hours following those tweets, Ashtro puts out a twitlonger. Ashtro states in the twitlonger, "My story. Exactly a year ago, a content creator I trusted as a longtime friend, former teammate, and even a role model did something terrible to me. I have been scared to tell anybody and I pretend everything was fine until now. Last year I was invited to Carrie, aka FaZe Mew's house, to participate in a subathon he was hosting and I was a surprise guest. He flew me to Texas and I was vlogging content for my own channel. That vlog never went up. Pre-subathon, he was praising my content, my streams, work ethic. He was dropping me raids, inviting me to play games with him, telling his stream how he saw me as a huge role model for him, how I helped him break into streaming, and how he'd watch my streams before he even started his own. Telling everyone how he loved my content. I was so excited to go down there and network with other creators, his friends, and make videos with everybody at his content house. Fast forward to the last night I was there. We all went to a club. It was everyone at the house and some other content creators who went with us. Leo, Bailey, Nico were the few I could really remember. At this point, there was no signals I got from Mew that he liked me or anything the entire week I was there. It was completely professional up until the point where he started to buy me drinks. It didn't seem like he was doing this for anybody else except me, and I just assumed it was because maybe I was the surprise guest for a subathon and that I would be made at home. That's how I interpreted it. I didn't know how many drinks he had gave me that night. I was dancing with the other girls and getting over my social anxiety and trying to socialize and make friends with everyone. There was a point where I started realizing how drunk I was, but he kept handing me more drinks. As soon as I finished another, and I kept drinking because I just wanted to have a good time. To me, I was with good people and people I could trust. The rest of the night is a blur. My memory of it all happened so fast. I remember being told when I was already super drunk that he said he had always liked me and had a crush on me. It hurt a little to think that I was there because of other reasons and not because of content. It especially hurt that he would wait to tell me something like that when I'm extremely drunk and he wasn't. That would be the time when he would shoot his shot. He was drinking like me though. I remember being asked what I thought of him, and I answered honestly, we're just friends. We are longtime friends because of gaming. I don't remember what happened after that, but he stuck close to me for the rest of the night. I was so drunk I could barely walk. He carried me on his back when I needed to find a bathroom after we left the club. When I got worried that we might not find our way back to the car and that I didn't know where we were, he assured me that he was sober and that I could trust him to take care of me. I filmed a lot of videos of us during the walk from the club. We even had a heart-to-heart talk about content. That's why I was there. I opened up about my personal struggles with streaming and consistency. I was bawling my eyes out about how I was failing my own community. I thought Mew would be the perfect person to go to about this because he's a content creator too and could relate. Despite being what was told to me earlier about his crush on me, maybe we could just forget about it. and keep talking about streaming and videos. When we got home, I was absolutely wasted at this point. I texted my friends that night things that could barely be deciphered. All I wanted to do when we got back was go outside and feel the breeze in the pool from after the subathon, and I wanted to look at the stars. That's all I wanted to do. He said he'd come with me and followed me outside. I remember I was still crying about gaming and content. Even more this time. I cry a lot when I drink. The next thing I remember was him kissing me. I was confused about it, but I did kiss him back and thought whatever about it. He didn't kiss me for too long. He went straight to groping my body and being rough about it. It was weird. It was very weird, like some power thing. Again, he was sober and I was not all there. I'm pretty sure I gave consent, but I was drunk. But I don't remember how we got to his room, but I knew we had sex. The fact that I don't remember much of it is the very upsetting part. He hurt me during it. It was painful and he was not gentle with me. He degraded me during it and I felt ashamed, mostly because I can't even remember what I did. I just knew it happened. I never wanted anybody to know what happened because I was so embarrassed I let someone do those things to me. So I just tried to forget it never happened. The next day, I remember he was asking me over and over if I regret it type questions. And he apologized to me, and I don't remember why, but he apologized to me. All I knew was that we had sex and it was not great. That morning he was telling me that I consented the night before, and I just agreed with him that I did. Okay, I did then. I told myself it was my decision. I kept telling myself over and over that it was my decision and that I made and not him. And it was okay. And everything would be okay, even though none of that was okay. He made me swear to keep it between us, and that was fine with me because I didn't want anybody to ever know. I decided to forget any of that happened. It was my way of coping with it. Just forget, pretend, continued being his friend, focus on my vlog, focus on filming and streaming. So there's a lot more in the twitlonger if you guys want to check it out. I will link it down in the description. After all that I just read, pretty much she states that he starts love bombing her, sending her all types of texts, sending her all types of gifts, and he wanted to validate so badly that it was actually a consensual thing that night. She states that Mew was in a relationship at the time that ordeal took place and that he had cheated on his that time girlfriend. Had she had known that and been in the right state of mind, she states that never would have happened. She then states that she ghosted Mew, and then he starts talking bad about her on his streams, saying that she used him for money and clout. She then states that Mew was accused of similar ordeals by many other women online. She then states his content house is trying to sweep this under the rug and make it look like nothing in order to protect Mew, and that she did research on the other girls, and this seems to be a pattern from FaZe Mew. So guys, like I said, I'm going to link the twitlonger if you guys want to take a read into it. It's pretty long, that's why I didn't read the whole thing, but yeah, I'm definitely going to link it down below. So guys, this is not at all a good look for FaZe Mew. This could definitely be considered sexual assault if she wasn't in the right state of mind to consent. Also, the fact that he filmed it without her consent definitely is a huge red flag. That's definitely a no-no. Do not film without the other person's consent. That's actually a crazy allegation. Although she stated it was consensual, it definitely can easily lead to a situation like this that he's facing right now. FaZe Clan always takes the public image of their creators very seriously, so with these allegations arising, it's very, very likely that there could be some repercussions from FaZe. Like I said, I definitely don't approve of this. That's bad behavior on Mew's part. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is some crazy allegations, and like I said, there might be some backlash from FaZe. There's definitely already a lot of backlash from the community, and yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Like I said, check out the twitlonger down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.